Alright, we're back with this series. Now, at the P2000, this is a 2-liter engine rather than the P1000's 1-liter engine. And it produces around 450 horsepower, so fitness somewhere in like the 400s. I'm gonna update the mod that has all these cars once I do the P3000 video. So that'd be the next video in this series, would be the P3000, which is the 3-liter engine at 700 horsepower. I think that's good, right? Show me. Oh, it's actually slower than the P1000. That guess that makes sense because it doesn't get to use all its power, but that's interesting how it's so much slower. Still second place though. Only beats out the B09. No, that's a F1 car, not a B09. It's an F1 car. That's a B09. That's 2 seconds slower. Anyways, next chapter. Alright, so now this thing, this should do quite well. Let's wait first. But yeah, I have a mod that has all these cars, and I'm going to update it after the videos, just every once in a while. It was once a month, and then I got sidetracked by other mods I was working on. I never got a chance to do stuff, and I'm just doing it at a random pace because I don't have a good schedule right now. Once I do, I will start. But the thing is, I can't release it with the video because it needs to be approved, and sometimes I forget to upload stuff. I actually have an automation video I haven't even uploaded yet, which you'll see after this video because I plan on releasing it, hopefully. The day I'm recording this right now, which is on the 21st. I want to see if I can maybe edit that up together. After I do the P3000 video, so that's whenever I get enough time to do that video. 150.6. Oh, and that beats the original P1000, right? No, that's not the P1000. That is the FR22 Challenge Group Beam car. I think that was a flawless lap, which is probably one of the only flawless laps I'd ever be able to get. That car is just a hard car to drive. But this, just so much faster. Like, there is the P1000 at 202. It beats it by 12 seconds. And it has 200 more horsepower, about. Roughly 200 more horsepower. Weighs a bit more because it's got a bigger engine, but that power, though, it really helps. Next challenge. Alright, time for road course. Descriptions to the cars for the mod. I might also do some extra stuff to the cars. I was thinking of getting them in a full-on interior, like outside of automation. So I know there's an interior mod, and I haven't downloaded it. I still have the beta, which I do get from being Simmer's friend on Steam. I'm not an open beta yet, because I obviously still need a couple mods, like the whale tail. I think the whale tail is updated. I think Chicken Biscuit, I think he's the one who redid that whale tail. I don't know, I think he's the one who made the whale tail. And a scrape a wall snap there. Too big of an issue. I feel like it's pulling, but it's not that big of a deal. Or this might be because this road is so bumpy. It tests the car's suspension, but not to the extent the city does. But it's way higher speed than the city. So it's just different. Carbon ceramic brakes are really helping. Even the P1000 fully 200 horsepower has carbon ceramics. So they're really helpful in stopping. So it's supposed to be serious, but not that powerful. So it's supposed to be somewhat lightweight, which just comes from it being so stable and good to drive, but so fast. So it's just really stable. It's very unique exhaust. Can't that idea, because, like, I don't know. I don't really know, to be honest. I just thought that'd look cool, and it does look cool. Anyways, that's P1000, right, yeah. Free 7 seconds faster. It's just so much faster, and this is a much better course, much higher speed, and I did do a couple screw-ups I didn't do in the P1000, I don't believe. Anyways, next challenge. Alright, now for a drag race. Now this is going to be interesting because the P1000 didn't do very well, I don't think. However, this one might do well because it's got more power. Ooh, 11.3! Ooh, I think we're looking at a really good time. Those are just a bunch of random cars. Ooh. FR22 Challenge. It beats out a regular FR22. And that thing's rear-wheel drive. Mid-engine V8. The Challenge, though, and the Challenge Group Beam is up here somewhere eventually. I don't know. Oh, it probably is not able to display the whole thing. But it's still beaten out by the higher-end versions of FR22, but it does beat out the lower-end versions. That's interesting. Next challenge. This is going to be interesting because the P1000 dominated this course, even though it's not a rally car. It beat the actual rally cars. Even though those rally cars, I believe, are more powerful and purpose-built. It beat them. So maybe this one can beat it. I don't know. Heavier, I believe, the P1000 than at least the RSBRC. I can't tell what the game is saying. Okay, so yeah, it did beat it. Oh no, it got the exact same time as it. That's what happened. How the hell do I manage to do that? Well, I guess we can't give the first place to any particular car because, well, first place tied with first place. Both are 148.4, so I guess we'll, okay. Well, next challenge then. Alright, it's time for a top speed run. I'm actually working on a version of that tack over there that has like the fuel, engine heat. I want the wheel speed. I'm working on the airspeed version. I just can't get it to display the airspeed. It keeps displaying wheel speed, so I'm working on it though. Hopefully soon I'll have that working. I won't have to put the tiny little speedometer on the bottom. And why is it freaking pulling? Stop it. Only 7 gears. $163. Dang, I think breaks fast, but that's it for that challenge. Next challenge. Anyway, it's time for autocrosses. It's heavier than the P1000 and just got smoked by the P1000 on an autocross. Or not autocross, slalom. Space to use the power this car has. She was back to 400. Somewhere in the 400 mark is. Yeah, 144.3. I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna try. It's a 132. That's a completely different time, and that's something set by a Group Bean car. So I don't know. 0.2 seconds faster than a Group Bean car, so maybe first. I don't know. I've got no reference. Well, these are just different time trials or different versions of stuffs. So I've got no reference. Anyways, next challenge. Alright, time for off-road course. I know it's probably not going to complete it, but it's fun to see how far it can't get. Power! Power. More power is more better. Using this philosophy. Come on. Get off the throttle, ever. if he gets it done. Take a good look at the undercarriage. Automation, for some reason, did funky things to the under plastic stuff. I don't know what automation did. I don't know. Anyways, next challenge. I believe it's a city. Let's see what does an old city. Yeah, it's in slow-mo because it is still faster, I think. That's the fact that it's so much more better frame rate, and with that overrides the fact that it's supposed to be playing at 2 times slow-mo. So slow-mo is technically faster because I get better frames. Which is why I run it, because it's just faster. Smoother. Other than noise, but this is not too bad. Not too bad. It's interesting to hear what it sounds like slowed down. It just sounds much deeper. It sounds quite nice. It sounds like a Boxer 4. Angry Boxer 4. The automation Boxer 4. West Coast is usually a lot less laggy. It's still a laggy map. It's Los Angeles, Rowan County, Italy. All those maps are like way bigger than this one, and they are all less laggy. And I used to not be able to run Italy at all. It would break the game if I tried to load it. But now I can from the more RAM I do have. Everything runs a tiny bit faster, and I can load bigger maps and stuff now. Didn't screw up something bad. Did it? I don't think so. So that bump probably fixed it. Or broke it more. And it doesn't seem like it's making a bit like an actual difference. So. I could easily cut this and the road course out. I just feel like they're kind of like, they've got a different environment. The road course is much higher speeds, but much narrower, and it's bumpy, but this has got like jumps. It's not, well, not jumps, but like to turn in the jumps once you reach more than like 50 miles an hour. Or even like 40, they do become jumps, pretty much. So this tests your suspension and how good your brakes and everything are. Because if you got good brakes, then you can afford to not go a bit faster into here. This car's got good brakes, but not as good suspension, so I'm not going to risk it. Obviously not that fast, because you can't brake only there, so. That's because it's got different environments here. This is much, well, this is kind of a narrow bit, but also this has curves, so you're much more punished if you go a bit wide or a bit closer to the inside. I really like West Coast as a map. I hate running it though, and I've stopped really using it as like leisure. Like if I'm just playing the game just to play the game, I never open this map because it's just so laggy. I don't want to risk blowing my computer to smithereens because this map is just too laggy. And it's also just such a pain when the game's so laggy because I can run maybe Los Angeles if like 3 cars better than FPS than this. I feel like West Coast is the one map I want a revamp, not to like change anything about the map and the way it looks, the way it, like the layout. I just want a freaking revamp to make it way less laggy. Like it just needs a complete revamp to make it way less laggy than it is. preferably make the tracks for the tram like actual holes, because I don't think they are holes, and have like a tram that can, or at least just something. That'd be cool. I don't think it's possible currently, considering it hasn't like holes or anything. You could put the tram on, or whatever you'd call it, train. Jesus, it's 30 seconds taking off and just going to the checkpoint. I use West Coast a lot for the movie. I don't plan on going back to West Coast. I'm going to use it for the Season 2, Episode 1, but I don't plan on using it much after that until it gets some sort of revamp. But it's 6 seconds faster faster than the P1000, I do believe that is. P1000, yeah. These two cars are just dominating right now. They won't be in a while, because then we'll have actually good cars. And eventually, we will have cars that can complete the off-road course. I think the first car that might be able to complete it is the UPT. It's a utility pickup truck is what it stands for. It's the flat-face boat thing. It's a swimming pool in the back. It has an off-road version, so if that can't complete it, then I give up. But I'll make sure that thing will be able to complete it. Anyways, last challenge. Alright, final challenge. Just this hill climb. I'm not gonna talk much. It's a bit hard to drive in the P1000, but still not very difficult. Only issue is understeer, so hopefully try to combat that and get a good time. All the problems this car has is turning, and just in general is from understeer. stressy. I'm actually kind of relaxed in this course because it's just not that bad. It's not extreme elevation changes. It's quite nice. There's another hit on that side of the car. Doesn't affect the car very much. The front end took the brunt of that impact. So when hit the wheel, it should be fine. I said I wouldn't talk much. Here I am. So I can say it's relaxing and crash. Just me misjudging the braking. I find having like the distance markers, I think. I don't know what they're called. The thing that has like a number on them, and I believe it has to do with the distance between the brake or the corner. I find those really helpful. And just any landmark in general is really helpful for helping me figure out when to brake. I don't know if it's like that for everyone, or for me, or a couple people, or like having a landmark and know that's when I should brake. Generally, in most cars, because I'm taking this up blind. I've not done this course in this car before, so I know experience this car at a braking point. So it's nice having a landmark that I should know that. Just sometimes I brake a bit too early. I'm used to sometimes having cars with more or less brakes, and sometimes overshoot or taking up these courses. I like this P-Series lineup. It's one of my favorites. The B&I was the second car I've ever made, and I've grown quite attached to that thing. Mostly the design. I like it quite a bit. I liked it decently in the original, but there are some things I wanted to change. I was nice in the taillights. They're most of the rear end, apart from the diffuser, which I didn't even know existed back then, and then I figured it out. So I can't blame myself for not putting a diffuser on it ever back when I originally made it, because I didn't know those existed in the vanilla game, and I didn't download mods until a bit later, because I like experiencing the game vanilla at first, before doing mods. And before putting mods on it, I like to experience the game as it is, as it was intended. Or in BeamNG's case, how it wasn't intended, because well, that game might as well have just mods everywhere. The game highly benefits from mods. Automation, it benefits from mods also heavily. It's that it doesn't have as much support for mods. Which you can tell because BeamNG actually has actual forums. I think Automation probably has its own forums, I believe. Automation has, or BeamNG has its own way to download mods in-game. And a wiki for modding, which Automation I believe does have. But it's also got a much bigger modding community in Beam, so 653.25, and that was a time with many screw-ups. That is 18 seconds faster than the P1000, which held the record of all the cars I've made, which are the only cars I've taken up this course. So it's like repairable damage. Was clipping into the wheel, but I don't think it matters because I think it's Control-T, right? I'm not sure if there's triangles there, so it probably didn't care. Automation car J-beams aren't very good. Like, look at that. they're almost as bad as mesh slaps. Almost as bad, but not quite as bad. They deform slightly better. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Recorded all this in one sitting, which I've been able to do actually quite a lot lately. I found a way to do this just videos in general much quicker, and it's instead of saving them individually when I make the little bits of video, because I save it all individually. So I'll do the first bit of the video, so like the slalom, and I'll end the recording, and then I'll start a new recording, and then I just edit all that together. Instead of saving them all when I finish them and having to wait for it to finish saving and then continue, what I've been doing is instead I'll save them all when I get done with all of them, because my screen recorder will allow me to do it. It'll save like a temporary file, and I save it, it removes the temporary file, and it adds the saved one that I saved. So I'm able to keep a bunch of recording bits, however many I want. I believe there's probably a limit, but I haven't been able to find it yet, so I'm probably good with the limit, if there is one. And yeah, so it's quite nice. I like the screen recorder a bit. Although I think it cost a decent amount of money. I can't remember. I can't remember what it cost, but it seems like it probably would have cost a bit, and a bit more. Editor is also from the same company, and the editor is quite nice too. That's kind of off topic, but goodbye.